Hey folks, Karen here, and I thought I'd throw a little light on the subject today. I have my one window open, so it's kind of casting a little more light in here than... Well, I don't have the window open, I just have the curtains pulled back on my side window, so it looks a little brighter in here today. So not a whole lot to talk about, but I thought I'd do a quick video before I start on another article I just picked up. I'm still at a 3-star level on Textburger, but that's not a bad thing because I'm picking up some articles that are a little longer. So hopefully the next time that Textburger does a rating of my articles, my content, they'll jump up my star rating to a 4-star. So I went to the dentist this morning to consult about getting implants for my lower dentures so they stay in. Some of my old videos, and I don't even know if they're on this channel or another channel that I've since gotten rid of or whatever, but I have mini implants on my upper dentures to hold them in. And I used to have implants on the lower dentures, but at that time, and this is about 12 years ago, I let the dentist talk me into keeping my last 2 lower teeth in and using them to root the implant posts. Well, the one tooth went bad, so that meant that both implants had to come out because otherwise the denture would rock with only having one implant on one side. So I had to do without them, and I've been doing without them for about, I'm going to say, maybe 10 years. And it just, once you've had the lower implants and your denture is stabilized, it's really hard to go back to not having them stabilized. So I've been messing around with my lower dentures for the last 10 years. And what happens is when I have them in, I have a tendency to suck on them to keep them in place. Well, then it tightens up my jaw, and then I get a headache. So usually what happens is, as soon as I come home, I have my... Oh, it's not here today. It's in the bathroom. I have my little denture cup with water in it, and as soon as I get home, I pop them out, and they stay in that thing until I go to eat. I've been relining them myself, because I took them back to where I got them and had them relined, but they call it permanent, but it really isn't. They did a soft reline to it, and it came out in just a couple of days. And I'm just like, I'm not going to drive another hour, an hour up there again to have them repeat the process and have it come out again. So I've just been using Reline It from Walmart, and it does actually a better job than what they did at the dentist. So that's what I've been dealing with these dentures, and it's not horrible. I can deal with it, but like I said, while they're in, I suck on them, I clench my teeth, and I've been doing that for 10 years. So what I did today was I went up to the dentist, and they did one of those roundabout x-ray things, and so they could get a good shot at it so that they can check the bone density. And hopefully I have enough bone density still in my lower jaw to get the lower implants put in. If not, then I'll discuss and see how much it costs to have bone grafting done to get the lower implants. If that's going to be like way out of the budget, then I'll just have them make me a new denture. Because this denture was like the lowest end, the economy denture, and it's about 8 years old. So I'd like to have a newer one that I don't have to keep relining myself all the time. I have tried nearly every denture adhesive on the market, and they all dissolve right after you eat something, sometimes in the middle of eating a meal. The adhesive just dissolves and then freaking things start flipping around again. So I want a new lower denture, and I would much prefer to have the implants in to stabilize the denture. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I created a couple of new designs for the t-shirt business and posted them online. And just picked up another article. That's funny, I picked up an article yesterday, and I no sooner finished it and submitted it, and the client accepted it right away. And it's the instructions are very similar. I think I've probably done 5 articles for this client so far. I'm like praying that maybe eventually he'll just come right to me as a direct order. Each time I do an article, I try and do like the absolute best that I can with it so that maybe they will come back and do a direct order so that nobody else will pick up the job. That'll be nice because then I can start making a little more money with it. And let's see what else. So, we have 6 pigs now on the farm. 5 of them are sold. 1 we're keeping. And my husband is trying to get the barn prepped to get more. So I think we're going to be starting a pig farm. Hey, buy them low, raise them, sell them high. Oh, he loves working on the farm. We were doing, like, you name it, we had it out there. Pheasant and, quail, doves, chuckers, you name it. We had like a barn full of birds. So he thinned out the stock there and sold a lot of the cages and that at the farm auctions. I think he's down to just 1 type of bird out there now, and I don't even know what it is. But it's one that, as they mate, they can be sold. So he's making a profit on those. And then we're keeping our chickens for meat and eggs, and we're still raising the turkeys. We only do those, I think, once a year, and then butcher them. I'm not sure, because we get turkey eggs from them too, so he might keep some of them just for the eggs. And that's really all we have out there now, is some chicken and turkeys, and then the pigs. Of course, my husband was raised on a pig farm, so right after we decided to start getting livestock, he kept threatening to bring home pigs because he's familiar with them. And then one day he came home and he goes, "Guess what I have?" He had 3 little piglets. So this is the 3 that we brought home the other day. This is our 4th batch of pigs. Yeah, the 4th. He keeps threatening to bring home a cow. And it's not that we don't have the room, but it would require more fencing. And I'm like, a cow? Really? But you never know. You never know with him. We've got about, like, behind us is farmland. To the one side of us is farmland. And all of that land is for sale right now. And he would love to get his hands on it. I think it's like 28 acres. Even if they would consider subdividing and just giving us the acreage behind the house would be awesome. Because then we would have room for cows, steer, who knows. If anything, it would give us more room for pigs. Oh, but he loves the farm. He loves farming. And I don't blame him. I'm from the city. Well, suburbs actually, from the suburbs, but like housing developments, that's how I grew up. Was never experienced with anything on a farm until we bought this house. So I was 46 before I actually experienced farm life. And it's considered a farmette. We have just about an acre. We've got a big barn. And this property was originally part of a horse farm. We're only the third people to live in this house. The people that we bought it from had sheep. So, I don't know. Okay. And then I'm praying for nice weather tomorrow. Today it's still kind of chilly, and it's beautiful and sunny, but it's really breezy out there again today, and a little bit chilly. So I'm praying for some warmer weather tomorrow because I'm having my husband pick up some of that. It's called a waterless car wash. You just spray it on and wipe it off so that I can clean my car. Because it's got all kinds of dirt water spots all over it from the last time it rained. And we only use my car on Sundays. My car has turned into the grandma Sunday driver. So that's the only time we use my car is for church on Sundays. The rest of the time we use his car, and we'll be taking his car when we go to Kentucky later this year. So when it rains and then the dust blows in from the farm field across the street, and then it just looks icky. When we take it on Sundays, I want it clean. I'm pretty particular about my car. Because it's old, too. It's a 99. It's a 1999 Subaru Forester, and I love the car. But I want it to be clean. So I have, the last time I washed it, I did 3 coats of, two coats around the car, 3 coats on the hood, of the Turtle Wax Ice Wax. It's really easy because once your car's clean and dry, you just spray it on and wipe it off. You don't have to rub it in and wait for the film and then buff it off. Like the old wax on, wax off. You don't have to do that. You just spray it on, use a microfiber towel and wipe it off, and it really holds up well. So I did that to it. So since it's really nicely waxed, all I really have to do is maybe just hose it down a little bit and then just use the waterless car wash on it. Clean it up real nice, shine it up. And, so that's really about it. I mean, I live such an exciting life here in my office. This is where I am most of the time. Because this is where I do my articles. It's where I do my Bible readings. It's where I do my t-shirt business. And I even use my computer monitor as a TV. So I just kick back. I have a footstool underneath of my desk, and I just kick back and I knit while I'm watching my shows. I'm pretty much here 98% of the time, except for when I go out to the kitchen to make dinner or go over to the bathroom where our laundry room is and do laundry, which that I do tomorrow. But other than that, I'm pretty much always right here. Well, unless I go outside for something. Yeah, sometimes my husband will be going places and I'll be like, where are you going? Well, wait for me. I'll come with you. Down the house. So, well, that's going to cover it for this video. Just a little update for whoever is out there watching and listening. If you haven't, hit the thumbs up button and give me a like. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I guess that'll do it. And everybody have a great weekend. God bless.